Hey guys, welcome back to Yanni Cares About Dry Eyes. In today's video, it's going to be talking about topics that mainly help women. So if you're not a girl, of course you can continue watching, but it may not be that much help to you. Disclaimer there. So today I am on my cycle. Today is actually day 1 of my cycle. I got on my cycle today. And I think this is a very interesting and important topic to talk about when we are talking about having dry eyes, because we know that women get affected by dry eyes at a astronomical level compared to men, meaning women are way more prone and likely to be diagnosed with having dry eyes than there is men. And there are a few things that play into that reasoning. But one of the number one reasons is our hormonal imbalances, and also when we are pregnant. Sorry. And the reason why when we are pregnant, our likelihood of developing dry eyes skyrockets is also because of hormonal imbalances. So obviously I'm not pregnant, but I am on my cycle, which is a hormonal imbalance, so I figured this is the perfect time to talk about it. So today I woke up and my left eye felt terrible. Like on a scale from 1 to 10, my left eye was at a level 11 today. And my right eye is perfect today. It's at a level like 2, 1, 0. It's awesome. But my pain today in my left eye was so intense, I basically could not do anything. And I kept trying to figure out like what was going on. Like, I did what I needed to do last night. I have my night care routine that I like to do every night when I'm going to sleep, just to improve the chances of my eyes feeling great the next day. So I washed my face, I did my eye mask, I put moisturizer around my eyes to avoid developing wrinkles from all the squinting I do because of my dry eyes. I put the proper prescriptions in my eyes last night. I put on my electric eye mask. When I went to sleep, I take my eyelids shut to make sure my eyelids did not open up when I was asleep. I did everything that I normally do that makes sure my eyes feel good the next day. And when I woke up this morning, it felt terrible. So I was really trying to figure out what was wrong. Also, I noticed that my energy was like down. And this was before I knew I was on my cycle. So I'm walking around the house. I'm kind of moping around because when I'm on my cycle, my energy is like, it's zapped from my body. So even like sitting up right now talking to you guys, normally this isn't an issue for me, but now that I'm on my cycle, like I could really just lay down on this bench I'm on right now in the middle of public and not even care. That's how low energy I have. So this morning I was like, what is going on? Not only is my left eye experiencing terrible pains, like intense dry eye pains, but I also have no energy. And it took me a second to realize it, and then I was like, oh my gosh, girl, you're on your cycle. And then I checked, and it turns out I was right. So today I just want to talk to you guys about how it feels to have I had to take a sip of my chamomile tea I made, because when I'm on my cycle, I need some type of tea to relax my cramps. So today I was pretty disappointed when I found out that I was on my cycle, because I was really looking forward to going out. Today's Sunday, you know, I work a full-time job, so I really like to dedicate my weekends to actually getting out the house and like doing things outside of going home and going to work. So when I found out I was on my cycle today, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to stay in bed, have a Netflix day. I'm gonna watch the anime I've been trying to get at, or I'm gonna I'm just not going to do anything. I'm about to DoorDash, I'm about to get food, I'm not leaving the house. Because usually my cycle cramps be so intense that I normally can't do anything. Also, this eye was so intense. Let me explain the symptoms. My left eye today felt like it was on fire. It felt like it was heat emitted from it. Like it felt like it was on fire. Like, have you ever had a flu and have you ever had like the flu and it felt like your body was emitting heat, like it was pain in the form of heat, like you can almost feel the heat in your body? I hope I'm explaining that correctly, but that's how my left eye felt. It felt like it was hot. That's how painful it was. Like it felt like it was so much wrong going on in this eye that it was just hot from just bad things happening in that eye. Also, it's a little windy today in the park, so if you see me like a lot, it's because I did not expect for it to be this cold. This whole week it's been like 80 degrees outside, so I figured I could wear a spaghetti string tank top and it wouldn't be a problem, and I'm finding out it's actually pretty chilly today. And as soon as I get cold, normally my nose stuffs up. That's why I'm probably talking like this through my throat, and because I'm breathing through my mouth right now because my nose is really stopped up. But yeah, I just felt like I wasn't going to be able to do anything today. And I'm so glad that I eliminated that negative thought, that limiting thought. I was going to allow myself to not do anything today simply because I was on my cycle and because my left eye was extremely irritating, like intensely irritating me. And look at me now. I'm in the middle of the park. It is a beautiful day. It's a little windy, but it feels amazing. I have sliced apples. I have my chamomile tea is piping hot. I have my journal. And I have you guys. So I just wanted to make this video today to say, do not let anything limit you from doing what you want to do in life. It doesn't matter. You get to decide what you can and can't do in your everyday life. Yes, my cramps are still bad. It's not as intense as my cramps usually be. Maybe TMI, but my cramps usually are so bad that I get prescription from a doctor to relieve the cramp symptoms. But because I've been eating healthy and I don't know, maybe a few things I've adjusted in my overall everyday life, my cycle cramps aren't that bad today. So I'm really happy about that. Also, guess what? As soon as I left the house, my left eye stopped feeling that bad. So this morning, my left eye felt like a level 11 of pain. And right now, while I'm in the park, a very windy park at that, where I have no walls to protect my eyes aside from my side shields, and the wind is coming from this direction, so it's blowing this way, which is bad for this eye. Right now, I can tell you that my left eye feels like a level 5. And that's amazing compared to it feeling like a level 11 this morning. Absolutely amazing. And that is because I chose to not allow my dry eye symptoms or my body feeling down on energy to stop me from doing what I wanted to do today, which was getting out of the house. So that's all I wanted to talk to you guys about today. Oh, maybe I should tell you guys what I did in the house in the meantime to make sure my eyes felt better. So one thing that I did was I turned off my phone. So usually I'm not on social media a lot, but on the weekends I do tend to like re-download TikTok and be on there a little bit more because I have just more free time. Oh, the wind is really coming. Take a second. We're good. So the first thing I did was turn off my phone because I didn't want to be staring at my phone. Because sometimes I do something that's a bit odd. Whenever my eyes are in pain, my eyes are kind of sending a signal to my brain telling me, like, you need to give your eyes rest, you need to close your eyes, you need to give your eyes a moment of rest. But with TikTok and social media, ooh, I hear a bee. With TikTok being so addictive to me, I will literally like sit on my phone and stroll with my eyes being like at level 10 pain, like in excruciating dry eye pain. I will literally sit on my phone and still stroll, even though I can tell that my eyes need rest. And I can also tell that me staring at this screen, my phone screen, is adding to the pain. I will literally still sit there and do it because it's addictive. So when I realized my eyes was at really bad pain, the first thing I did instantly was turn off my phone, so I eliminated that distraction from even happening. The next thing I did was I put some eye drops in this eye. I did not put eye drops in this eye because I have a love-hate relationship with eye drops. I only use them when my eyes are feeling bad, when my eyes are dry. That's when I use it. I don't use it just for no reason, because usually I can be having a perfect eye day, I have no bad dry eyes, and then as soon as I put some eye drops in it, they irritate my eyes and it develops dry eyes for me. So I do not use eye drops unless my eyes are dry. So what I did was I got my Sensodyne eye drops. I really love that brand, and I put 2 drops in this eye, and I made my own heat pad at home. So I did not use my electrical eye mask heater because that heater did not get hot enough in my opinion. It's really good to use at night, but in cases like this where my symptoms are really bad, it's best for me to... Oh, you're good. Oh, that was funny. Yeah, what was I saying? So yeah, so today I chose to make my own eye mask at the house, and it was pretty simple. All I did was I got a rag and I damped it a little bit, and I put it in a plastic bag, and I put it in my microwave for like 10-15 seconds. That makes the best heat pads in the world. Like, I don't care, you can get any state-of-the-art electric eye mask or heater, nothing can compare to the heat pad that you can make in the microwave with a towel or rag. It's phenomenal. So yeah, that's what I did. I wrapped it up in a plastic bag and I laid it on my eyes, and I just like stayed there and I meditated on my bed with the eye mask on for like 15 minutes. And when I took the eye mask off and I opened my eyes, instantly this eye started to water, and it was in a good way. I can tell that the heat had unclogged my pores, or did something positive in my eyes to where it was producing, it felt relief, and it was producing the liquid that my eyes needed to be like moisturized again. So yeah, that's the few things that I did at the house to just like improve my eyes a little bit. Also, I did not take any caffeine today, and that was really hard for me to do because I really have a strict routine on Sundays. Today's a Sunday, and usually I do, as soon as I wake up, drink an espresso shot, I call it an espresso gelato. And it was hard for me not to do that because I genuinely look forward to doing that, because I don't consume caffeine a lot. I've told you guys this in a few videos because it's bad for dry eyes. So I limit my caffeine intake to a few days out the week, and Sunday is one of my days. So I was really sad when I could not make my espresso today, but I just prioritized my health that day. I could tell that my eye was in pain, and I can also tell that my cramps was like acting up.
Get off the course. Those guys are hitting. You should get off the course.
But I could tell that Sorry, it's a little distracting today. However, I could tell that I just took a mental check of my body, and I could tell that my eyes could not really withstand caffeine today. Also, my cramps could not withstand caffeine. You should not consume any caffeinated beverages if you're cramping. It's just going to make your cramps way worse. So that's why I decided to have a hot cup of chamomile tea, and I put some pears inside of it and a whole lot of honey, and it made it really sweet and delicious, and it's hot, and it's also probably equally better to me as the espresso would have been. Super good. So yeah, guys, I'm going to continue to enjoy my day today. Whenever I do feel like my eyes or my cramps are acting up, I'm just going to take a second and take a deep breath, close my eyes, and like breathe in and breathe out, and then open my eyes when I'm ready. I can feel the wind coming right now. I'm gonna let the wind flow. Understand you cannot control the wind. However, say this to yourself right now: wind and air is not your enemy. It is your friend. Wind and air is here to help you live. You need air to live. You need air to breathe. So you should not want to view wind as an enemy. It may sometimes hurt you, but it is not your enemy. And you should not try to control it. Instead, focus on developing mannerisms for when it is windy in a place you're in. You can close your eyes for a second and take some deep breaths and get your eyes and your mind mentally prepared. Or if you can, if it's too intense, just leave that space. You don't have to force yourself to be in any space that is physically harming you. Yes, it is windy at this place right now, but I'm still having a great time. And also, my being here actually was better than me being in my room. I've been in my room all freaking day. I woke up at like 11 o'clock today. It's like 6 o'clock in the afternoon. It took me till 6 o'clock to leave my house to come here because I really had a limiting belief that I believe that if I felt this bad in the house with all the walls that I had blocking me from windiness, that I was definitely going to feel worse leaving the house and being in the outdoors on a windy day. And me sitting in that limiting thought just made my eyes feel worse. It made me feel sad that I wasn't going to be able to leave and do anything outside the house today. But when I finally decided to leave, guess what? My eyes felt awesome. In fact, my eyes feel better here than it did when I was at the house. So, that is all I wanted to tell you guys. And yeah, I'm going to end the video now.